Today our verse is from Amos chapter 6 verse 4. Woe to those who lie on beds of ivory and stretch themselves out on their couches and eat lambs from the flock and calves from the midst of the stall. The prophet Amos prophesied around the 8th century BC. Although from the southern kingdom of Judah, he went to prophesy in the northern kingdom of Israel at a time when the northern kingdom was prosperous. His message addresses social injustices, especially as the rich oppress the poor, and highlights complacency and false security among the wealthy and powerful who have abandoned God, believing they are self-sufficient. Chapter 6 condemns the elites living in luxury, ignoring and oppressing the poor. Amos reminds them that the day of reckoning will soon arrive. The invasion of the Assyrians will shortly strike the land. Our verse today highlights how those elites lived. Woe to them, Amos says. They lie on beds of ivory. This symbolizes comfort, wealth, and self-indulgence. While the poor struggle to find a place to rest their heads, these rich people care less. The rest of the nation suffers and languishes in poverty. This reminds us of the level of injustices that pervade our world today, especially in developing countries like my own country, Nigeria, where politicians live in affluence, steal the commonwealth of the people, and buy properties in Western countries at the expense of the majority living below the poverty line. The second point in the verse is that they stretch themselves out on their couches. This highlights the life of leisure they enjoy. They recline carelessly, neglecting their duties and responsibilities, and spend all their time in pleasure. Third point, they eat lambs from the flock and calves from the midst of the stall. As they enjoy themselves, they spend so much on food. They feast every day, while the poor have nothing to eat. The worst part is that they indulge in wastage. Amos warns the people of the looming danger. Recently, we saw the outrage and removal of the government in Nepal because of a problem that started with a social media ban, but quickly turned into a reaction against government officials' lavish lifestyles and complacency. Many people in poor countries are crying for help, but the government officials often ignore them and continue their feasting. Amos's call is also for all those leaders today. They must realize that their primary duty is to the people they have promised to serve. We can also examine this verse on a spiritual level. Sometimes we become spiritually lazy and complacent, living carelessly and rejoicing in our weaknesses and sinful tendencies. At times we focus only on ourselves, neglecting others or forgetting to pray for them. The call of Amos is for all of us to beware of relaxing into complacency, but instead to engage in spiritual struggle for holiness. It also urges us to be attentive to the needs and the cares of others. Lord, touch the hearts of our leaders to be attentive to the needs of their people. May we be spiritually alert to the needs of those around us. Amen. God bless you, and I wish you a pleasant day.